Hey everybody, welcome to NIGHTCOOP. Wowie, well we're back.
We sure are.
We're better than ever.
We sure are.
I would say.
I would say so myself. Would you say so yourself?
I would say so myself.
I would say so myself.
I'm very happy to be here.
Me too.
Believe it or not.
I'm drinking the last portion of a boxed wine.
And I'm drinking water. Yum.
I bet that's refreshing.
It's so refreshing.
This boxed wine tastes the week and a half old that it is.
Well.
But I am grateful for it nonetheless.
Of
Somebody's
course.
feet stomped these grapes. And if it were a machine, so be it. But that machine will one day work so hard that it'll be worn out into the ground, never remembered for all that it did for humanity. Customers of Trader Joe's like myself who can't afford to do better than $12.99 boxed wine on a regular basis.
You know, people that drank the wine after it was smushed with feet, those were the real drunks.
Those were the real drunks. If you were told you never get to drink again.
Get a little something right there. Got it.
If you were to get told you never drink again or you only drink wine that was smushed by other people's feet, would you drink the wine?
Sure.
Yeah, me too.
But this isn't about me.
Easy question. Too easy of a question.
This is about hypotheticals. This isn't, we're not asking you and I these questions.
Okay, what body part
Nose. If you smush the grapes with your nose, I will not be eating it.
Really? Feet fine?
Feet fine.
Nose, no.
Boogers in my wine.
What about a dude's parts?
Sure.
If you were drinking wine that essentially just got teabagged,
like genitals? I thought you just meant like a guy. Okay, I thought you meant just by like a guy.
No,
you meant
no.
genitals.
Yeah.
I don't want that either.
Would you take that over the nose?
Yeah. No. No, I wouldn't. No. Okay, so it goes feet, nose, genitals.
Back in the olden times, some dude tried
to hit the wine with
his nuts. He tried to squash the grapes with his nuts.
Yeah, and that's how certain wine, they were like, it has a bit of a nutty flavor to it.
That created the Oaky Chardonnay.
Okay, this episode isn't even related to wine, although we should do a wine episode.
This episode, we're talking about TV shows. Pretty broad topic here. Pretty broad. A lot of ways you could take these.
I'm not going to lie. I love this topic.
Yeah.
And I'm passionate about this topic.
Me too. Me too.
So let's just jump right into it with this or that, folks. Do you want to kick us off, Allie? You never kick us off with this or that.
This or that. A sleepover where you have to listen to Carrie Bradshaw talk about Big the entire time.
Oof.
Or a sleepover where you have to listen to Rachel talk about Ross the entire time.
Rachel and Ross.
Me too. Carrie, Miss Girl.
Carrie is in denial.
Denial.
She's also a bad friend.
On top of it all.
Like, why do we care about this mystery man named Big? Bitch, we don't even care about you.
And also, there's something to be said about girls who are like, Carrie Bradshaw was my style icon.
Really?
They say it all the time. And then I'm also thinking to myself, yeah, I bet there's one motherfucker who you won't shut up about too.
Absolutely.
And I find Ross more appealing than Big. I would never.
Big is so unappealing to me. First of all, what do you mean his name is Big? What do you mean? What are we doing? Grow up. Name the motherfucker. Okay? And I understand this was early 2000s. Okay? Things were different. You don't name people.
Yeah.
But we're naming motherfuckers now.
Yes. We are. So it's,
I also love Rachel.
I love Rachel too. I love Rachel and I loved Ross.
Yeah.
I don't know if I liked them together. Ooh, I'll say it.
No, they didn't belong together, I don't think.
I was supposed to belong with Ross. No,
and I was supposed to be with Rachel. No, that's the straightest woman to ever exist on national television.
It's true.
Okay,
we're going Rachel.
We are. Okay. Squid Game or Squid Game the reality show?
This is so tough. This is so hard.
I know.
I'm going to tell you something. There was this guy who was on Squid Game, the reality TV show. I forget his name already. But
He's a skinny tall guy.
Skinny tall guy. Okay. I followed this guy on Instagram after watching the show. I followed this guy on Instagram. I was like, this guy rocks. And then he did like one too many posts about it. And I was like, that's enough out of you. And I unfollowed him.
I mean, that is enough out of you. Either work on the next project or shut up.
He also didn't win the show.
You got to shut up if you don't win.
If you don't win, eventually you got to find something else.
You don't keep posting after the episode where you die.
Yeah.
It's done.
I have to say, I was pretty emotional. I was more emotionally invested in the reality TV show.
Really?
I was more emotionally invested. And I think it's because,
you don't speak Korean.
Right. I loved Squid Game. I watched it twice all the way through.
I know. Here's my issue is without one, the other wouldn't have existed.
We have to give credit where credit is due.
Right, exactly. And I cannot wait for the new season of either of these.
Yes.
Like, I don't care about any other show right now. Well, I love The Last of Us. But besides that...
Yeah. Squid Game, I'm
not locked in.
That was the last show I watched all the way through, like very intensely. Like I need to keep going. Was Squid Game.
It just, anything, you give me a Hunger Games style situation, I'm in.
I am in. That's why also Harry Potter Goblet of Fire was my favorite Harry Potter film.
We have to pit human beings against each other or where's the entertainment?
Exactly.
I don't even need to make this point. I feel like everyone already knows
Everybody already knows this. There's no entertainment without despair, disaster, competition, pain. Without that, we're bored.
Go ahead.
Winning American Idol or winning The Voice? Back in my motherfucking day.
It was American Idol. It was American Idol, The Voice. I don't know one Voice winner, to be totally honest with you.
I can't remember if she won.
Melanie Martinez. But I don't think she won, though. I think she was just on it.
Yeah, and then there was also Christina Grimmie, R.I.P.
R.I.P. Well, American Idol was it.
Yes.
It was it. I pick winning American Idol to this day.
That was the singing competition show. Competition show. And I always get really irritated whenever I see things that are like, they were so mean to Bubba. It's TV.
Also, William Hung was not good at it. What do you want people to do?
Like, it was TV. It was entertaining. If you find American Idol offensive, you are the biggest bitch on the face of the American Idol? You're upset about what they were doing on American Idol? It's a singing competition where half the people who came in were mentally ill.
I mean, really, that's what it was. It was, you were watching some people sing really well and some people have a full-on mental breakdown. And
Truly.
If that's not reality TV, I don't know what is.
I don't know what is.
I absolutely pick American Idol.
Definitely.
I mean, look at Kelly Clarkson for crying out loud.
Kelly,
for crying out loud. Look at Kelly Clarkson.
I know. The Ozempic really did something.
She was on the Ozempic.
Yeah.
That's right?
I believe so.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I mean,
it all happened too fast.
Yeah, I mean, she looks amazing.
She looks amazing.
And the voice stayed.
The voice stayed.
I don't know why, but I thought, well, maybe if she loses a bunch of weight, the voice was something will happen to the voice.
I mean, she was tiny when she was on American Idol. When
she was
fucking 16 years old or whatever.
It is wild to me that the range was 16 to 28. And when we were young and when a 28-year-old showed up, I was like, who's this old fuck?
Oh, yeah. 28, you were like, time has passed.
Game over.
It ain't happening.
And here we are, 31.
Oh, yeah. They gave an age limit. I forgot about that.
Yes.
And that's why Taylor Hicks was so confusing because he's like, I'm 28 years old.
But he looked 42.
Taylor Hicks ruined American Idol.
I've
said it once. I will say it again. He ruined American Idol. He is the Susan Boyle of the America edition of singing.
If you voted for Taylor Hicks, you were wrong. You misled this man into thinking that he would have a good career. He was never going to have a good career.
Never. Not marketable. Couldn't do it.
Absolutely not. You want to know why? The people who watched American Idol, and I can say this because we watched it religiously, were not cool people.
No.
The people that went to the concerts were not the popular kids in the school.
No.
Okay? So they're voting for Taylor Hicks because they're like, it'd be nice to see one of the little guys win for once.
Yes.
And then it went mainstream and all these popular people going, I don't want to fucking listen to this.
And even the people who voted for him didn't want to listen to it.
Yeah. It's like when you donate to a guy playing guitar on the street. You're like, I mean, I'm going to give this to you, but I don't want to stick around.
Yeah, and it's like, you can sing a cover. What does your original stuff sound like? Trash.
I also go to karaoke every now and again.
Yeah.
What are we doing?
Also, I think everybody can agree to this. Going to karaoke where everybody's good is no fun.
No. You
It's
have to
no
go
fun.
where there are people that are really losing their minds.
Yes.
They're having a breakdown.
This is all they have.
The voice
and
is
it ain't
cracking.
much. Yeah.
Karaoke.
That's what you need.
Well, that's the problem with Los Angeles. You got all these people that are like, I went to karaoke to practice. And you're like, can you get fucked?
I will. When we first moved out here and we went to karaoke one night and there was somebody recording somebody else singing as though it was like actual stage time. And even at 23, I was like, you loser.
I mean, yeah.
You loser. And I tried to make it in music and I failed miserably, but I would never.
Oh.
You gotta have some humility.
No. I mean, it's like filming your swing at mini golf. I mean,
It really is.
like, no doubt you can maybe putt a little bit, but
Tiger Woods.
No.
It's okay.
It's
Tiger. Oh, God.
okay. Macy's Day Parade or Westminster Dog Show? This is a hard one for me personally.
This is a really tough one. I gotta go parade.
Really?
I have to go parade, and the reason why I go parade is because more mishap happens at the parade. I like to see the lip syncing go horrible.
Oh, yeah.
I like to see it.
These like new teenage stars that they're
Yes.
trying to push.
I will never forget Ruben Studdard, back to the American Idol thing. Ruben Studdard singing Sorry for 2004 at the 2005 Macy's Day Parade.
It must have been 2005 or 2006.
Sorry for 2004.
Let's see.
And I don't want to mess up no more this
Sorry
year.
for-
I'm going to take this one chance and make it real clear. I'm
Sorry.
sorry. And he sang it.
Released 2003.
So this is interesting. It was a What I'm About to Do is Bad song.
Yeah. Is he still alive, Ruben Studdard?
I don't know. Is he
Ruben Studdard.
alive?
46 years, yeah.
Thank God.
He's alive.
I would have been really upset.
But he must have lost weight.
I think he did. Also an interesting choice
He
to
did.
win. Everybody said it should. Yes, he did. He was
He's
on the Biggest Loser, wasn't he? Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I
But
mean-
it's interesting because he won American Idol and Clay Aiken got second, and everybody was like, Clay Aiken should have won, and then Clay Aiken was on Broadway and not, and now Clay Aiken, he just looks like a little elf, an old little elf.
There was something where he like
Oh, is
cheated
he
on
a
his
woman now?
wife or something. No, that's you're talking about Teddy Geiger.
Oh, Teddy Geiger
Is a
trans.
woman now. Yes.
And
Clay Aiken is just gay,
Gay?
I think. I think he cheated. I'm spreading this.
no, he didn't have a child with a woman.
He
he
had a
cheated with a
child.
man?
Yes,
Oh my God, and
yes,
this is what makes good TV.
He
Okay.
co-parents his son with James Foster, although they were never romantically involved. They share a close bond as co-parents.
Interesting.
Interesting. What
the
a
life
mess.
of the American Idol failures.
I mean,
It's really something. Wait, what was the question that you were asking?
I was asking Macy's Day Parade or Westminster Dog Show.
Yeah. I do love the dog show.
I love the dog show.
Of course.
I go dog show personally. The Macy's Day Parade I think is beautiful, but I'm watching the dog show over it. I have to be real with myself.
If you're watching the dog show, what breed group are you rooting on? What breed group do you think wins?
Well, here's the issue is I don't like the poodle. The poodle is always a top contender.
The poodle is part of what group though? Toy?
Well, sometimes
Toy
the toy group and then it's like in the bigger category.
Yeah, but there's toy, there's
toy poodle,
hound. There's toy, there's hound.
I'm rooting for a hound because I think a hound is hilarious.
I love a hound.
I think a hound is very funny to win because a hound is supposed to be in a barn. It has no business being at the Westminster Dog Show. Now, the toy group, they all are like frou-frou and they're, supposed to be there. You got your labs. They're happy to be there, whatever. A hound is like, what am I doing here? What am I doing here?
Hounds
I'm supposed to be on a porch.
What's the ones like? What would a Rhodesian Ridgeback be? What group is that?
Let's see. Rhodesian Westminster
dog groups.
Westminster dog groups. A Rhodesian Ridgeback is what you want to know. Dog groups. Let's see. Probably sporting. That would be or working.
Yeah.
But my guess is sporting.
So it's sporting, terrier, toy.
Sporting, terrier, toy, working, herding, hound. Oh, and then you have non-sporting. Whatever the hell that means.
Maybe I go dog show. At this day and age, when I was 7, God, I love the Macy's Day Parade like nobody's business. You got to watch the parade, especially when we were so close. We were 45 minutes away. 45 minutes away from those big balloons.
Huge balloons.
Okay. Drew Barrymore being overly touchy with you on her talk show, or Dr. Phil giving you an unfair read on his talk show?
Touch me all you want, Drew. Touch me all you want. I do not want Dr. Phil to absolutely obliterate me in front of an audience of pure morons.
Could you imagine if Dr. Phil bad babied you?
If he bad babied me, I would be furious.
I would be furious too. I mean, kudos to her for making a damn buck. Also, did you hear Homegirl has cancer?
I did hear that. So does Dave Coulier.
I hope you're both okay.
It's true.
I'm gonna go with Drew Barrymore being overly touchy with me as well.
I'm literally fine with that. I don't love it.
Understand why other people are bothered by it, and I think that if I were her peer, I would be like, okay, like, girl, you have to like.
I would touch back.
Yeah.
If she grabs me, I'm grabbing her. We're grabbing each other.
She gives me a hug. I'm kissing her on the mouth. You want to play hardball?
I'm gonna pat her on the head. Yeah, play hardball. Okay. Chopped or Guys Grocery Games?
Chopped.
It is Chopped.
I love Chopped. It's the Squid Game of food.
Yes. Well, in Chopped, I feel like the chefs are truly better than Guys Grocery Games. Like, every time there's an episode of Guys Grocery Games, there's one person who has no fucking business being even outside of the house. Yeah. Like, there's always one person who's just, they're running weird, and it's like they've never been in a grocery store before.
Right.
And the judges suck.
The judges suck on Guys Grocery Games.
Yeah.
On Chopped, they're phenomenal. Great judges.
Chopped, they're incredible.
Now, I will say this as well. It's interesting about these two shows. You can be on these shows and never matter again. You can be on these shows and nobody still knows who you are at all. It is borderline. There have been so many episodes of Chopped. We're down to the chefs that are on diners, drive-ins, and dives. We're past, like, we've used up all the chefs in America. We're down to the line cooks.
There aren't, I mean, really. Really?
There are so many episodes of Chopped.
We don't have that many phenomenal chefs.
There's not that many chefs. There's cooks out the fucking ass.
Lots of cooks. I would love for them to do just an episode of Cooks.
Oh, absolutely.
Where the guy's like, I I've never seen this ingredient in my life. Yeah. I would love it.
All right.
Baccock, marry, kill?
Let's do it.
Alrighty. Do you want to go first?
Sure.
Go ahead.
I'm going with the reality realtors.
Oh, boy.
Okay?
Okay.
We're going with the Property Brothers. Ugh. Selling Sunset Twins, Jason and Brett Oppenheim.
Oh, God.
Or $1 Million Listings, Ryan Serhart.
Okay. Marrying $1 Million Listings. Easy. Like,
Same.
$1 million. It's in the name.
And also, Ryan Serhart is fine as.
I don't even know if I know what he looks like.
He's the good-looking one.
I'm sure he is. Serhart.
He was like ruthless and like. Not
Oh,
ruthless,
yeah. Serhant.
Sarah. Huh?
Saran?
Oh, Saran.
Anyways.
Pardon me. I wrote the wrong. Saran.
Oh,
$1 Million Listings, Ryan Saran.
Yes. I'm marrying him.
Yes.
Oh, God. I hate the other four.
I know.
I'm becocking the Property Brothers, and I am killing the Oppenheimer group.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it because they look like Andrew Tate cut in half?
They do look like that. They do look like that. They look like sperm.
Sorry, boys. I too am going to becock the Property Brothers, but I'm telling nobody. And it's not even worth the brag. And then I am killing Jason and Brett Oppenheim.
They're just... I can't believe anyone on that show dated one of them. I can't believe one of those beautiful, stunning women touched one of those guys.
Yeah, and it's also one of those things where...
But then I look at my roster and I go...
Yeah,
well,
but I mean, if they're getting women like Chriselle, they've got no use for me anyway. So I might as well kill them. They're not barking up this tree.
Yeah, I'm with you. All right. Cock, marry, kill. America's Next Top Model, Jersey Shore, The Bachelor. This to me is easy.
I am killing The Bachelor.
Obviously.
I am killing The Bachelor.
I think The Bachelor is truly an awful show. I hate it. It takes way too fucking long.
It's so long.
The only time I like watching it is watching it with mom and having her explain it to me.
Yes. Yeah. Agreed.
Because I'm like, you like this. You're invested in this.
Yes.
So I want to watch it with you because you like it. But me personally sitting down watching it by myself, it's not going to happen.
No. I think here's the thing. The Bachelor has overstayed its welcome. I think back in the day, it had, this is crazy. They're dating on television. It's one person. It's one guy with all of these girls. Dudes on Hinge are acting as though they're the Bachelor already. They already have 26 women who they're going and dating and not giving any substantial amount of attention to. Why do we need to watch it on TV?
Yeah, also people are doing everything on TV now. It's not crazy that they're dating on TV.
Have you seen Too Hot to Handle? Have you seen, what's that other one? Love Island? Jesus Christ, Love Island? These people need God, okay? They need God. I don't even care if you believe in God. You need it.
I know.
Real bad.
I know. It's like some people when they're like, I don't believe in vaccines. It's like, well, you need it. And that's people with the Lord sometimes.
Well, too bad. You need it.
But I'll tell you this. I mean, he's going to have a hard time helping you when you're freaking naked on TV. He's going to be like this. I'd love to help, but could you please cover up for a minute?
I love to help, but I don't want to intrude. I feel rude.
I feel real rude right now. Could you cover up before I help you find a man? I don't know. Did that commentary send us back 15 years? Maybe. What do you get, though?
Have you seen that show?
It's a crazy show. I mean, they're fucking raw on TV.
They're literally, it's really something nasty. You just have to assume that all of their parents, every single one of them, are like Amish and don't own TVs because they can never see it or something. Is that ignorant too? I don't know.
I don't know. Something tells me a lot of
Amish
those
people don't have TVs, right?
I don't think a lot of those parents are paying attention.
I don't think they have been for a long time.
For a very, very, very long time. Yes. Alrighty.
Okay.
I have a what the cluck.
I have an egg on my face.
Hit me with the egg on your face. I love how you do egg on your faces. I don't do a lot of them.
I do egg on my faces all the time. I am ashamed of my behavior.
Okay.
Past, present, future. I am so ashamed of the fact that dead ass, when I was like 12, I thought I would end up with my like Disney Channel crushes. Like dead ass Mitchell Musso from Me to You. I thought you were it. And then you weren't. And like that was really tough.
I remember this.
Oh my God. Cole and Dylan Sprouse. Cole Sprouse, I legitimately, okay, we had an industrial arts class in the 7th grade. When I tell you, we had to make these things where I was using machinery to engrave a name into a piece of plastic, and you could do as many as you want in the class. I pretty much did every combination of our names together. Cole and I, Cole and me, Cole with a heart. I was like, there's no way that we don't end up together.
Is Cole Sprouse single?
I think so. I have in my car right now, in the back of my car, there is a breakfast in bed tray, like a tray that you would use to carry food on, that I made in that class, that you made out of wood, and there was plastic, and in between the plastic you put paint and pictures, and you stitched it together, and you put it all together. And you know what that's themed of? Sweet Life of Zach and Cody. I have your fucking goddamn face in the back of my car right now, and now you're some pretentious fuck smoking cigarettes during interviews.
Is mine in the car too?
Yeah, Kelly's was lemons and limes.
Anyway.
But yeah, egg on my face because look at me now.
And look at me. I get lemons and limes all the time. Oranges, clementines.
Yeah, you really did the right thing.
You got to manifest food. So one thing
Easy
that
grab.
always turns around. All right. I have a what the cluck. Okay. I'm sorry. We're all thinking it. I just don't get it. What the hell and why Teen Titans? I don't understand. Who the hell is watching these superhero teams? Who is watching this? Because the teens
love Teen Titans.
I know people like Teen Titans, but the
They
teens
like
don't need to be tightening.
The Teen Titans, people love the gay girl, Raven or whatever the hell. Do you know
I don't know who that
is.
is. I don't know who that. You want to know
And
why?
it was like who? Robin?
There's Robin.
Am I thinking of the right show?
I think so.
It was like Robin, Raven.
Teen Titans. Okay, these kids don't need to be out fighting crime. These kids don't need to be doing this.
No, fighting crime is for the adults.
These kids. Teenagers aren't even watching teen cartoons. They're not watching teen cartoons. Teenagers don't need teen cartoons. They need sex ed.
Hold on. That's so true. Teen Titans.
Teen Titans. I don't know why they did this. I don't understand the point of this.
People cosplay as them all the time,
People love Teen Titans, and I would love for someone to explain to me why the hell they do.
I would love this too. Am I losing it, or was the theme song? Is the theme song something like Teen Titans Go, Teen Titans?
Maybe.
That can't be right. That cannot be right.
I mean,
that was Grease Lightning.
I don't know. What I do know is that there are 4 seemingly looking teenagers and one guy who could be 45.
They made that man huge.
They made that, and that is a man. Robin looks like these two little gay boys.
Why did they make him so big?
I don't know. I don't know why they made he's like half robot.
Man.
The black man half robot situation. He's massive. He's missing an eye.
We couldn't even give the one black eye 2 eyes. What the fuck?
What? I don't know. I'm just genuinely confused at, I think teenage cartoons in general, Rugrats all grown up. Why did we do that?
Stupid. I don't need to see Angelica with a belly button.
No.
Even
honestly,
perverted.
I'll tell you, even as told by Ginger, I was like, I don't know. I don't like this.
It's just kind of odd.
Leave the animation to you go from the child, like,
the child cartoon, yes,
to Courage the Cowardly Dog type stuff.
Yeah.
And then you just go to Family Guy.
And then you go to Family Guy. You don't, this middle ground of like trying to also bring up topics that are like uncomfortable during that time period. Hit the road.
If you're a TV show that discusses puberty, I just want you to know, as a 12-year-old, I was not into that.
No, me neither.
I don't want to learn about this stuff through my cartoons. I want to learn it from like a professional.
Yeah. Also, as told by Ginger sucked ass.
As told by Ginger.
As told by Ginger was horrible.
Well, you want to know why? She was an ugly little girl.
She was ugly. She was ugly.
We're not going to talk about how it was a hideous main character. Come on.
No appeal to that one.
I mean, as told by Ginger, you drew a ginger and then you named her Ginger.
And you made her ugly? What the hell?
I mean, there was only one time you could get away with exclusively calling the character what it was, and that was Fat Albert.
You had one shot.
You had one chance.
It's gone.
But you can't,
no.
You can't keep going with it. Ginger, here comes Wheelchair Girl. Not to say that being fat, being a ginger, and being in a wheelchair are all the same, but you see where I was going with it.
They're all disabilities. Could you imagine if you said that?
You said it instead.
Well, sometimes, okay, when you say something and you don't mean it, but it's the intrusive thought of what like could have been said in that moment.
Exactly. I got to preheat the oven. Just hold court here for a
Do you know
second.
what I'm talking about?
Yeah, but this is an important part of the episode. If you could just keep talking to them. They just need to know. I'm making meatballs, everybody.
So I think it's interesting, though, because a lot of times it's like, don't say it. And it's like, yeah, but what is the thing that we're trying not to say? Aren't we curious about that, too? Don't we want to know that, too?
I don't think it's wrong to say...
Anything.
Yeah. Yeah.
There are a couple things that I think are bad to say, you shouldn't say. But for the most part...
I think we're all thinking a lot that we shouldn't be saying. But I think we're all thinking a lot. I mean...
The main thing is knowing your audience.
The other day I was walking through a park, and this was when I was in Switzerland. Mm-hmm. And this little girl pointed out a goose, and she said, "Mom, look, a dove." And when I tell you, the first thing that popped into my head was, you dumb little shit. Does that look like a fucking dove to you? It's a goose.
You idiot.
It's a goose. Are you, what are you, 4? What are you, 5? Figure it out. And what pained me was the mom didn't even correct her. And I'm like, this dumb little bitch is going to go running around, pointing at geese, calling them doves, and you're not doing anything about it?
You don't even have the fucking balls to correct her?
I mean, come on.
You must tell this girl it's not a dove.
I know.
You have to.
I know. But these people, they don't know how to parent. I do. Obviously. If a little girl came up to me and said, "Look at this dove," and it was a goose, I would look her in the eye and go, "Are you fucking stupid?"
I would at least look at her and correct her. I would at least look at her and say, "Oh, I get how you thought it was a dove. It's not, you stupid fuck. It's a goose.
Hey, come here. Hey, come here.
Hey, come here.
The fact that you thought this was a dove was really, really bad because as you can see, it's fucking not. It's a goose. Does it look like a dove to you? A dove. That sounds nice, doesn't it? Does this thing look nice to you? No, it's a goose.
I would literally be like, oh, you know what a dove is? Then you know what it looks like. And if you knew what it looked like because you know what the word dove is, then you would know this obviously isn't one. What? It's a goose.
I'm just tired of these children running amok, causing a ruckus.
I know. I agree.
If you're going to act like this, go back in the womb.
Yeah, exactly. Go back to where you motherfucking came from.
Tired of this nonsense. Okay.
We've got beef.
We've got beef. Do you want to go first?
Sure.
Go ahead.
We are not watching TV if I made a meal. We are not watching TV while I just cooked in the kitchen. Sit at the fucking table and tell me how your goddamn day was, you ungrateful piece of shit. Why would you ever watch TV during food? This is the time to come together. The TV is gonna be there. The thing that amazes me is that the TV has become more and more of a thing that you're watching all the time when you don't even need to be watching it for the things that you quote unquote don't want to miss. You can stream it or record it or whatever.
A TV dinner, you used to be like, all right, my show's on at this time.
Yes.
I get off work at 6. I need something quick. I'm going to microwave it. I'm going to sit in front of the TV so that I can watch it so I don't miss it. It's different.
Now, you're watching TV while you eat? You're watching TV while you eat a meal that was cooked for you?
That's the other thing. I'm like, there is one thing that's appropriate to me when you are watching and eating. I will say this. You ordered pizza or Chinese and you're watching a movie.
Yes.
Not
TV. Not TV. This is why the obesity rate is the way that it is.
Well, so the other day I'm scrolling, okay? This girl comes up on my feed. She's like, spend a week with me making lazy dinners for me and my husband while we watch TV after work. And all of these meals look, I mean, they're just meat and carbs. There's no vegetable. There's no nothing. And people are like, it's so nice of you to make food for your husband. But I'm like, you can't be, if you were at work all day, shouldn't you want to talk to the guy? Like a little bit?
No, people hate the people that they're with.
People
they
do hate
their
the
husbands.
people that they're
They
with.
hate their wives. They hate their children. And they want to sit and black out in front of the TV and act as though nothing is around them.
TV isn't even that good.
No, it's not. TV is not that good. That's the thing. TV is not that good.
And you're talking to someone who is rewatching Lost right now, okay?
Because TV hasn't been good in years. It's not good. TV is not good. It's not good.
It's not.
It's not entertaining. I can't watch it by myself. I have to watch it with other people.
Oh, I know.
I can't just watch TV alone.
Squid Game was the most entertaining thing in years.
And even then, gotta watch it with somebody.
You can't be watching TV by yourself.
Watch TV alone.
I can't
Why?
binge watch a TV show. Even I'm watching Lost now. I watch it while I work out. You can't just be. I can't do it.
No.
Unless I'm sick.
You know what I can do alone? Scroll like a motherfucker.
I can scroll. I can scroll.
I can scroll like crazy.
Well, I don't know if I'm, at least when I'm scrolling, I feel like I'm kind of interacting with something. But TV, I mean, you just, I don't get how people watch a bunch of it. I really don't. I like certain parts of TV, but I can't binge it. Yeah. No way.
No.
Especially not at a meal.
No, not at dinner.
Not at dinner.
Not at dinner. Have some respect.
I agree with you. All right.
You go ahead.
I hate when people are like, TV quotes aren't a personality. Okay, they're not a personality. Maybe that's all this person has. Maybe you don't want to see their real personality.
I really don't like when some people try to like engage with having fun with other people and they're trying with a TV show or a meme or whatever, and people like make it seem as though they don't have a personality, and it's like they're trying to socialize, they're trying to have fun.
Leave them alone. So what? They like The Office, and what do you like? Fucking sucking dick?
You do.
You do. We all know you do. So what's the point?
What, like,
where do you get off?
So rude. It's like, yeah, and probably, who knows, maybe they struggle to like connect with people, and so they use TV because they don't want to talk about their personal life. Maybe at work they don't want to discuss like their family stuff or their relationship stuff, so they like try to talk about other things so that they build rapport with people, and God forbid they bring up TV.
I know. I'm like legit all mad all over again. Because when I wrote this, I was annoyed. But now you're making me also feel bad for people.
Yeah.
And here's the thing. Some people want to talk about their favorite episode that they watched this week. You want to talk about how you did lines off of a bathroom stall. Fine, whatever, okay? You don't see the person that's quoting Parks and Rec bullying your ass for being a moron.
Even though they should.
Which I agree with. I do not think that anyone should be doing hard drugs with the fentanyl.
No.
That is happening right now. But still, it's like, just because someone might be a little bit of like a dork or whatever, fucking leave them alone.
No, definitely. I 100% agree. It's the same thing of like, just let people talk about what they're passionate about. And if it happens to be that what they're passionate about or what they can like converse about, find boring, like whatever, just let them speak.
Yeah. Also, can you imagine if like your whole life was around TV? All you would have to do is find people who also like that TV show, and then you're set. Like if you were a person that loved The Office and you find a woman who loves The Office, like you could just be Jim and Pam in your little mind.
You know that you guys have the same sense of humor.
That's a huge indicator. If you like the same comedies.
Yeah, same comedies, TV shows.
Yes.
All I look for in somebody is to hate the Big Bang Theory as much as I do.
Yeah, that's not a good one. All right. And now it's open mic?
Yeah. Do you want to go first?
Sure. I have a commercial, but it's promoting a new TV show.
Okay.
Next week, the worldwide premiere of your new favorite comedy, drama, thriller, and musical. Dive into a world of vampires, werewolves, zombies, superheroes, and teenage pregnancy. With special guest stars, including 3 commercial actors, that one guy from That One Thing, Sandra Oh, and a guy who is allegedly in trouble for domestic violence. But we are all pretty sure he did it. There's video. But the woman he did it to waited 30 minutes before calling the police. So who should we believe? It's your midweek escape for the hell that we are all in, Monster Smash. Right after The Masked Singer, only on Fox.
That was really good.
Thank you.
That was great.
Thanks. I felt good about that.
You should.
Thanks.
That was good.
That was a fun one. Your turn.
Okay.
What do you have?
It's a song.
Okay.
I went to sit with treat in hand. Got nuzzled up on the couch. I pulled the remote from the table, back straight to excited slouch.
Yes.
Press the button for recordings to watch my recorded show. It's empty. I go to delete it. There's a man in this house I do not know. Honey, What happened to episode 3 of season 5 of Grey's Anatomy? Baby, I thought it was old. You fucking useless moron. You small fucking dicked man. Your father never respected you, and I agree. I agree with him. Do you hear me? How the fuck would I have watched the show within the 48 hours since it came out? All I do is work, come home, feed you, feed the kids, feed myself, go to bed, that's it. And somehow I've watched the show, and somehow you've had the time to go in and watch something else and record something else and delete my shit? How about fuck you? How about that?
How about that?
What's up?
That was great.
Thank you.
I thought that was really good.
Thank you. I appreciate
Emotion.
it.
Powerful.
Emotion.
Good.
Back in the day of the DVR.
Oh, TiVo.
Back in the day of the TiVo.
Yes.
You know, TiVo came out in like 2002. It only had a short time span before it was quickly replaced by that DVR.
Really?
And also, TiVo was quite expensive. You had to be top of the line technology-wise to be having it.
I loved TiVo.
TiVo was only in a small percentage of the houses within America.
But it was in Tropic Thunder. All right. Well, hey, everybody. This was a great episode.
Yes.
As always, follow us at NIGHTCOOP Podcast. You can follow me at This Is Kelly Ryan.
And I am Allie Ryan.
And we have our show, Twin Sanity, which will be at the Well Comedy Club in Bakersfield, December 28th. It's going to be a hell of a show. It's a variety show. So buckle up. It's going to be great.
Get your tickets.
Get your tickets. Can't wait to see you. Alrighty. Well, give us a 5-star review if you have the opportunity.
Yes, please. All right. We'll see you soon.
Okay. Bye.
Love ya. Bye.